had that dream again. My small business needs to hire, but I don't use LinkedIn, and I hire wrong. So then I'm doing IT, and when I go to plug the servers in, they become sentient, and they won't let us access our network unless we forward their chain emails and memes to more and more and more people, and then I wake up.
Don't let hiring nightmares ruin your dreams. LinkedIn Jobs' new AI assistant finds and invites best-fit candidates to apply, so you can discover talent you may have missed. Post your job for free at linkedin.com/quality. Start hiring today with LinkedIn.
This is it. The world as you know it is over. Completely done. It's not about to be over. It's over.
Some of the scientists who helped build AI are now sounding the alarm.
I was selling AI as a great thing for decades, and I was wrong.
There's a longer-term existential threat that will arise when we create digital beings that are more intelligent than ourselves. We have no idea whether we can stay in control.
While others say that AI will usher in unfathomable abundance.
I've always believed that it's going to be the most important invention that humanity will ever make.
This really will be a world of abundance.
And among these fears and these fantasies, we seek the story of our future. Listen to The Last Invention on Apple, Spotify, Amazon Music, or wherever you get your podcasts.
This is the TJ Show on Wednesday, January 21st, 2026. Of course you know what today is, right, J-Bo?
Wednesday.
No,
Day before Friday Eve.
Well, true, but it's also Squirrel Appreciation Day. It's a national holiday every year. Not a lot of people celebrate it.
Like myself.
Well, we do because, well, I do.
Yeah, we use too many people.
I am in awe of the squirrel, and I always have been intrigued by them. But I think they really captured my heart while I was living in Boston. Anyone who's been to Boston has seen the public garden squirrels. I think it's a different breed of squirrel, and if there's a chance of making squirrels catch on as a pet, it's going to be from breeding those squirrels because they are so bold and so comfortable with human beings that on multiple occasions, we would take our kids to this park and we would have a little lunchbox or you name it. We would like wrap sandwiches 2 or 3 times over. These squirrels would go right into our kids' little lunch bag and take it and leave with a sandwich like they were going to a deli.
Well, the squirrels on my college campus would attack people.
Yeah.
And then from there, I've been like, I'm off squirrels.
Yeah,
I'm not a fan.
It's a fine balancing act. And another thing that would happen is there was a woman, and she became famous in this area. She would go with food, and she would allow the squirrels to climb on her body, and they would take the food out of her hand. Even Matt, who I used to work with, allowed a squirrel to crawl up his leg one time. And it was pretty remarkable. And I think if there's going to be a new pet introduced to the common pets conversation, it should be the squirrel because if you ever watch them, and I encourage you to do this on National Squirrel Day, they jump from tree to tree. They have no safety net. They are risk takers. And a little fact for them, I'll talk about squirrels all day if you want me to. Do you want me to?
I prefer you not to,
okay,
but go
so
ahead.
Let's keep it to right now. They can fall, from what I understand, 100 feet and be okay.
That's impressive.
They just kind of bounce back into their life. Think about that. Kenny, by the way, is dressed as a squirrel today. I see that you you celebrate.
I didn't notice until right now.
He has a squirrel costume on.
My tail is bumping into the wall over here. It's very awkward.
I'm sorry that it's been 2.5 minutes into our show, and I did not acknowledge that right away, Kenny.
I'm celebrating here. I know J-Bo's not a big fan of the holiday, but look at me. I mean, there's only so many days where it's acceptable to wear a squirrel costume.
Did you also know that chipmunks, also a great animal, they're like a cousin to the squirrel?
Yeah, they're related.
Yep. They've got little pouches, I think. The tail acts as a balance beam, a parachute, a blanket, and a communication tool. Aww. Don't you wish you had a communication tool, Tail?
I have a mouth. I can communicate with that.
Okay, you got that.
Well, that's one of the reasons why we're able to fall from 100 feet without getting hurt.
We?
Yes. It's our parachute tail.
Look at that tail. All right,
Yeah.
show it. Spin around.
He's
do a little
wearing.
spin.
Yeah.
Watch out, J-Bo.
He's got an inflatable
It's got a
tail.
mind of its own, this thing.
Okay, let's take a picture of Kenny, first of all. That's first priority today, Heather.
Yeah.
Let's get that on our Instagram at TJ Podcast so you can see how he's celebrating. Why don't you like squirrels, J-Bo?
Because on my college campus, squirrels would attack people, literally send people to the hospital. And since then, I do not like squirrels.
Well, they were having a bad day. Have you ever had
really?
a bad day?
Multiple incidents? Different squirrels having a bad day?
Well, listen, there are over 280 squirrel species. And so maybe those were angry squirrels.
That's fine. It's okay if I don't like them. It's okay if you like them.
Yeah, well, listen, I love them. I've never been attacked by one. Maybe one time almost, but I can't say that for sure because he didn't actually attack me. But Kenny's dressed as a squirrel today. Good job.
Yes, I'm celebrating.
Okay. And we learned something about Kenny's mom. Maybe this is why you dress up as a squirrel on Squirrel Appreciation Day.
This is probably where it comes from. It's hereditary.
He found out in this recording something that she had never shared with him, that she had a pet squirrel growing up.
Well, it's a good thing you didn't grow up with a squirrel in the house.
I think you were asking her, why did she have so many pets when you're severely allergic to pets?
Yes, I was looking for an explanation.
Yeah, they would put the cat in your baby crib, even though you had a severe allergy to cats.
Yeah, there was always a cat and a dog in the house from day one until the day I moved out.
So while you were investigating why a parent would ever do that to their child,
yes,
it came up that she actually had a pet squirrel when she was a kid.
I wonder what that would have been like, because I had a squirrel in my house.
You guys had a pet squirrel?
Yeah, well, me and your Uncle Kenny found him in the park, and he was so tiny, we bottle fed him. And then Uncle Dave killed him after 4 years.
Okay, see, now this is where it takes a tragic turn. This is about appreciating squirrels. Surely it was an accident.
Yeah, I don't think how did that happen?
Because he got out of his cage and jumped on Uncle Dave's chest. Dave jumped up and it collapsed his lung.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah, so this is why they have not refined having a squirrel as a pet. As a matter of fact, I have a connection to squirrels becoming pets. So when I was a kid, one of my very good friends, his dad was mowing the lawn, and they saw a baby squirrel in the lawn, almost ran over it with the lawnmower. He stopped it. Picked it up. They did the same thing. They bottle fed it. They put it in a little tank. When it got strong enough and developed the squirrel muscles, it pushed itself out of the cage. They were intending to keep it as a pet. It escaped and then went off into the wild. Now,
the squirrel was like, I had enough.
Yeah, that is a pretty remarkable pet. It had a chance to be coddled and taken care of. It didn't want that life. It's a squirrel.
I wanted freedom.
Yes, and it got it.
Yeah, that was horrible.
Could the squirrel do tricks?
Oh, Flash just ran all over the house.
Flash.
Oh, I forgot.
That's cute.
Flash is the greatest name for a squirrel.
What about, didn't you have cats and dogs in the house
Yeah. Yeah.
How did that work?
We had a cat and a dog. Oh, Flash can climb up that railing really quick.
That's amazing. I got to talk to your mom more about that. I forgot when I saw her over the summer. I should have brought that up.
Yeah, she's a fascinating person.
That squirrel lived in a very stressful house. Can you imagine being chased by a cat and a dog all the time?
Well, and there were 10 kids. And
Oh, my
grandparents.
goodness.
I mean, that was a wild scene.
That's not the place to warm up a squirrel to becoming a pet.
That's cool. I
my
can't believe
mom's
I never
house.
knew you had a pet squirrel.
Yeah, his name was Flash. He was the best.
Yeah, say it twice because it is that great of a name.
It's cool.
Michonne in Arkansas. Hey, Michonne.
Hey. Hey, I heard you guys talking about squirrels. I said I had to call.
Today is Squirrel Appreciation Day. It's a very popular holiday in my life. I'm trying to get J-Bo to celebrate it a little bit more seriously.
No,
but
those things are aggressive.
she went to school at a place where squirrels attacked people, so I
Yeah.
understand.
I'm traumatized.
I don't want to push too
That's
hard.
emotional damage.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, it's hard to get over that. Let me tell you, when
damage.
little animals attack you.
Well, I don't know if I should tell my squirrel story. Then.
Well, before you do, let me also remind you that Kenny is celebrating today by wearing a squirrel costume. I appreciate your love for squirrels.
And standing right next to J-Bo, and she looks very uncomfortable.
Well, I'm uncomfortable too, but for a different reason.
Okay.
Your tail is sort of, it looks like it's bent. Oh, there it goes. Okay, that's good. Hey, Michonne, tell me, what did you want to share on Squirrel Appreciation Day?
Well, I have a couple of stray cats in my neighborhood, and one cat is like a mama cat because before she had little kittens or whatever. But anyway, she literally catches squirrels. And eats them.
Well, she appreciates squirrels for a different reason.
She literally waits. Like I put a plate of food out in front of my house to feed her because she's a sweet little cat. She rubs against the wall and stuff, but she literally didn't eat the plate and she stood watching the tree. I had a video. I gotta see this still in my phone, but she stood under the tree waiting for squirrels to come out instead of eating the food I gave her.
Well, yeah, it's an unusual story to share on Squirrel Appreciation Day, but maybe let's remember that one on Cat Appreciation Day to talk about how cool cats are.
Yeah, right?
Any chance you've ever seen a squirrel riding a cat?
I haven't.
Okay, well, we'll keep looking out for that one. That would be kind of cool. Michonne, thank you for sharing today. Not a lot of people appreciate squirrels the way you do.
Right, I like squirrels though, but I didn't know it was Appreciation Day. I kind of caught I just got in the car.
Yeah, half listening. These types of things happen, but it's okay.
No, I would never have it into you guys. I love you guys. I just so happen to get up and take my wife to work.
Yeah, well, listen, I can appreciate squirrels and also appreciate the incredible skill it takes to catch one. I mean, have you ever tried to even get close to one? They run away so fast, yet cats can do it.
So fast. You can ride past them in your car, and they run under your wheel and under the car and still won't get hit.
Yeah, how do they do that?
It's impressive.
Quick.
Talented.
I think they tail because, cats' tails is what makes them so agile. So I can see that the squirrels, the little fluffy tail and everything, I think that helps with their agility and everything.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it's like a parachute for them, too. They can fall 100 feet out of a tree and be fine.
Right, and some can fly. Well, they can't fly, but they can float pretty, like they can jump out of a tree and
glide.
Yep.
Right, and do a little glide type thing. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, oh no, I know. That's why there's a day for it, Michonne. You totally get it. Thank you for joining in on Squirrel Appreciation Day. We love you, Michonne.
For sure, man. I love you guys, too.
All right. Have a great day.
Take care, bro.
Thanks, Michonne.
You too.
Hope you see a squirrel today, man.
Bye.
Look, she's on the phone again. We love this. Candy in Wisconsin, how are you doing?
I have to call. I feel like I have to call.
Well, hey, listen, you're
I
welcome.
love you guys.
Well, you're welcome to call anytime. Now, we announced yesterday that the baby cow was born, and you named it TJ after me. And I'm always thinking about my cow. How is she doing?
I actually sent you another picture.
Oh, J-Bo, I have another picture. I'm going to upload it to my mom's Aura frame so she can see her new grand cow.
That's hilarious. She's going to love that.
Candy, can we post one of these photos of my baby on our Instagram?
Absolutely. Even if my face is in it, I don't care.
That is so exciting. So we're going to post that at TJ Podcast. Also, later in the show today, we are going to play back me letting my kids know that they have a new cow sister. So keep your radio on for that, okay, Candy?
So I have to listen to it on the podcast.
Yeah, well, however you got to hear it. All good.
That's fine.
Absolutely. So this weekend, one of the most scariest things happened to me, followed by more hope in the humanity.
Oh, okay. What happened to you?
I was going very slow, but where we live, they are not very good at plowing the side roads. Slipped on some ice in the road, which is right next to the lake.
Oh no.
My goodness.
I did a 360 and crashed into a snowbank, and it's really good thing that snowbank was there, because if it wasn't, my car would be
in the water.
No, Menominee River. Menominee River, not the lake.
Wow.
So I'm sitting here trying to figure out how the heck I'm gonna get out of this situation. Well, I don't have any money. I called all the tows. All of a sudden, the mailman comes by me, and he goes, well, I can't help you, but I can drive down the road, and if I see anybody that can help you, I'll send them over. About 10, 15 minutes, this old man with a truck pulls up next to me and says, I heard a young lady needs a pole.
Oh,
wow.
That is the sweetest.
Candy, listen.
Look at that community, man.
First and foremost, I'm so happy to hear that you didn't go into the lake.
Yes.
That's a horrific thing. And yes, thank God for snowbanks. And also, thank God for that amazing man who helped you. We're so happy that you're okay, Candy.
And the mailman who pulled over
Yes.
and went looking for help.
So there was no damage to my car.
Awesome.
I'm fine.
That's also awesome.
He just hooked up a strap and pulled me right out.
Nice.
Hey, there you go.
That's great. So thankful to hear that. That's awesome.
Well, Candy, give my TJ cow a little pet on the head today. You call us anytime, and great to hear from you.
I will definitely give him a little pat on the head. I actually gave him a kiss. He was kind of icky.
Yeah, that's gross, but cute.
Also happy to hear that you're okay.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Thank you. It's so nice to hear from you guys again. Thank you for answering, as always. Have a great day.
You too, Candy.
Candy.
Drive safe.
Bye.
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 Yeah, we had a big announcement. Happened. My cow, my baby cow was born. A cow named TJ in Wisconsin. Our listener, Candy, works on a farm. I mean, how much more honored could I be? This is amazing. She named the baby cow after me, and she's got your name on a list, Jabo.
Yep, Heather and Kenny's name on the list, too.
She's going to apparently name a cow after every one of us. And so I'm anticipating the birth.
I'm excited for Jabo the cow.
J-Bovine?
I'm excited.
Well, of course I had to go tell my kids that they have a new sister because I'm adopting this cow as my own. And they were quite surprised. Girls, I have some news to share with you.
What?
She's not human, but you're going to have a new baby sister.
Who? A new puppy? A new puppy? A new puppy?
No.
See what I started?
No, you don't need another puppy.
There was a cow born yesterday that's named after me.
TJ?
Yeah, the cow is named TJ. At least my youngest daughter, Noah, cares. You can tell.
Wow.
Candy had a cow named after me.
Oh.
So it's like I'm a dad of a cow.
Where? Yeah.
Which makes you sisters to a cow.
Yeah. Where does TJ live?
Wisconsin.
Where's that?
We got to work on our geography a little bit.
Get a map.
What?
Where's Wisconsin?
How do you not know where Wisconsin is?
I wasn't really great with studying maps. We don't have maps. Yeah, we really don't.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Dada.
You gotta get more maps in your house.
I know. How do you feel that you have a sister that's a cow?
I feel good. Are you sure you're not going to turn TJ into steak?
No, that's my oldest daughter, who happens to like steak, by the way.
We shouldn't turn that cow into steak, do we? I don't even like that people turn cows into steak. They're my favorite animal.
Now, that's my youngest daughter, Noah, who has a deep affection for cows. She says, as you just heard, that's her favorite animal.
Do we get a lifetime supply of milk?
Well, I did hope that they would send us some of TJ's milk.
So are you going to... I have something to say.
Now, this is Noah, again, who's not done.
Advocator?
Why do cows get milk? It's too much work for them.
She doesn't even like that.
Oh, that's a lot of work. It's true.
Thinks it's too much for them. Are you offended for the cows?
Yes. Tell Candy that I want a cow named after me.
Well, get in line, sister.
That's right.
Now we're getting greedy.
And me, Candy.
Wait, but Noah doesn't want a cow named after you, do you?
Yes, I do.
Okay, so Noah also wants a cow named after her. Well,
3, 2, 1. Candy, name a cow after me.
Okay.
they seem to like chanting, and Charlie, my oldest, is the orchestrator of the chants. They do that in the car sometimes. They've gotten good at it, as you can hear.
Yeah, very unison.
So after Jabo and Kenny and Heather get their cow named after, I guess we'll put a request out there. Not that we want to push it, but Charlie, Willa, and Noah, they would like a cow named after them,
Jess,
too.
your wife doesn't want one?
No, she did not ask for a cow.
I can't wait to drink TJ milk.
Okay, that's enough of that. This is the TJ Show. See, this is another example of how AI is stealing joy from my life because I want to believe this is true, but it seems so unbelievable that my first thought is, well, is this AI? But you've got AOL, Daily Mail, go down the list. Who else is reporting on this?
New York Post, Page 6, Just Jared, TMZ.
Yeah, so
20 different articles about this.
Right, so if I'm duped, they're duped too.
Yeah, so we can feel at least a little bit of camaraderie.
Let's just assume this is real because all of these places are reporting on this. There's a picture floating around of 94-year-old William Shatner, who we've had on the show, by the way.
Captain Kirk.
Yep, from Star Trek days. And he's eating a bowl of cereal while driving.
Nice.
Now, the reason why I think this is so remarkable is, first of all, great for him. He's 94 years old. He's still driving a car.
What kind of cereal?
I don't know the kind of cereal.
That's important.
TMZ's reporting said it was Raisin Bran.
They did include that.
I do love me some Raisin Bran.
Breaking news, he was eating
Raisin Bran.
Now, was it Raisin Bran Crunch? We don't know.
Oh, so amazing that he's still driving. And then also...
Well, he's not. He's eating cereal. He's not.
Sure,
driving.
debatable.
And he was stopped at a traffic light when the picture was taken.
But also, like, how bold is this man that at 94, he still has his license, he's still on the roads. And, you know, people, you turn 94, they start trying to find reasons to take your license away. He goes, I don't care about that. Not only do I not care about that, I'm going to eat a bowl of cereal while driving to show you how good I am at driving this vehicle. This is the stuff that legends are made of.
Well, TJ, the saying from Star Trek was to boldly go where no man has gone before. I mean, this is about as bold as it gets, as you said.
Have you ever seen a 94-year-old eating a bowl of cereal while driving driving a car, Jabo?
No, but I've definitely eaten a bowl of cereal while driving a car.
Wow.
Yeah, exactly.
I've done that.
And my license is always potentially being taken away.
And I wear
It's always at
glasses,
the risk,
so there's that.
But I would say like that. What age range was that?
I don't know. I mean, not recent because I haven't had cereal recently, but probably within the last couple of years or so.
Okay, I've done tail of ham, egg and cheese, pork roll, egg and cheese on a bagel, and the bagel was so hot that it almost scorched my mouth. Actually, it did on a couple occasions. That was a little risky.
Yeah, I definitely do eat while driving. It makes me feel some kind of way. Like I feel like I can eat and drive at the same time.
You're productive.
Yeah, I feel productive.
You're proud of it?
I'm very proud of it.
Good for you.
But if I can get a bowl of cereal in, that's impressive, and I've done it before.
This is very, very good news that he's got his wits about him and the coordination to do this. He's 94. I feel kind of proud of him, and I actually feel special that we spoke with him because it almost feels like we spoke with an Olympic driving athlete.
A friend of the show, William Shatner. There's a whole episode of It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia about this topic. It's called The Cereal Defense. Danny DeVito's character rear-ends another character who happens to be eating cereal while driving, and milk and cereal spill all over the car. And the question was, who's responsible for the interior damage? The Danny DeVito who crashed into the car, or the other character who stupidly ate a bowl of cereal while driving?
No, cause and effect. If you didn't hit me, I wouldn't have cereal and milk everywhere.
Well, it's one of the great debates of our time, and especially with auto features where you can hit a button and it'll keep you in the lanes, potentially even more reason to eat a bowl of cereal. But we're not endorsing that at all. So congratulations to William Shatner.
My life in Malibu was the life people dream about. For a minute there, I had it all.
You better watch your mouth, kid. You have no idea what I'm capable of.
I hope whatever revenge you were trying to get on all of us in Malibu was worth it. You're dead to me.
Until I didn't.
Do you want to listen to what I have to say or not?
I don't!
You're looking rough, Ella. These royals really do a number on you.
You're the reason that Ella left!
You create chaos wherever you go, Ella, and I'm so over it.
If you want me, you need to choose me.
I'm not scared of competition, Elle. I already know I'm the right guy.
The Royals of Malibu. Out now. Follow The Royals of Malibu on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and everywhere you listen to podcasts.
You can't outrun the Royals.
I outran you.
4 and 3 and 2 and 1.
Hey, it's Amelia Retaller.
And Evan Lazarus.
And this is Girls Rewatch Podcast, a podcast about girls,
TV,
and girls on TV.
We spent the last 2 years watching every episode of HBO's Girls, written by Lena Dunham. We spent time analyzing the character dynamics,
compared the culture then to the culture now,
and asked our guests important questions like,
Girl, what girl are you? And girl, did we have fun. We got to talk to iconic guests such as Zasha Mamet, Andrew Rannells, and even Judd Apatow. Now it's time for us to dive into our new era where we will be rewatching every episode of Abby and Alana's Broad City.
We're so excited to be walking down memory lane in army jackets, little vans, and fugly jeans.
So get in that subway car headed to Gowanus from Astoria because, girls, it's time to hack into Broad City.
I wish there was a train that connected Astoria to Gowanus.
Be sure to follow along on our journey by subscribing to the podcast. We release new episodes every Tuesday.
This is the TJ Show, our news. It sounds different around here. Kenny reads through every story he can find, and then he brings us the most interesting ones. Kenny, what's happening on the planet today?
Have you ever heard of the term peanut butter raise?
I have not.
Mm-mm. Is it when you work for peanut butter?
No.
And then you get more of it when you do good.
I know your husband Lewis would probably
he would work for peanut butter.
appreciate that.
Something to do with the sun. Peanut butter raise.
No, so this is a business term. Essentially, this means that everybody at a company would receive an equal raise as opposed to an individual performance-based raise. They call it a peanut butter raise because it's like spreading peanut butter evenly across a piece of bread. According to a survey done by PayScale, they're like a logistics company that help businesses with their payment and salaries, so on and so forth. 44% of companies plan to use the peanut butter raise approach this year.
So if like the company says everybody's getting a 3% raise, that's what it is.
Exactly.
Oh, so it's not performance-based. It's just they pick a number and they increase it for everyone.
Correct.
Yes, so they say that these performance-based individual raises could be subjective or bias, and across-the-board raises are easier and cheaper to administer. So many companies are opting for this approach rather than the performance-based raise.
Well, I guess if you're in that kind of an ecosystem where it's like percentage raises, whatever. I mean, I guess if they're giving us money, I'm thrilled. I'll take it.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, well, peanut butter, jelly, whatever you want to call it. It's more money in my bank account. I'm a fan of that.
Throw a little fluff on there.
But I guess the other side of the argument, if you're an employee at a company who's overachieving compared to an employee who's, let's say, doing the bare minimum, do you really deserve the same raise?
Well, probably not.
That's the question.
Stop going above and beyond.
Well, no, that's not the answer.
Do your job.
No.
Just do what you get paid for.
No, you see, I think from what I've witnessed over the many years in radio, I've navigated these corporate entities and everything. And the people who are still doing it and excelling, and oftentimes moving out of the position they were in, they were like hardworking. They go for every single thing they can do. They look under every rock. And somehow, you do great with what you have, you get promoted. And it might not be in the current office place that you're in, but it's recognized by the right people. And they just sort of put you on a rocket ship and shoot you up into outer space. And I don't know. I mean, I've always admired that. And so that's the way I work. And I don't really think about the little tiny raises. I'm thinking, what's the big picture?
Sure. I think that's healthy.
I hope so.
Well, according to the study from PayScale, the average pay raises in 2026 are expected to be 3.5. That's the same as last year. And despite 44% planning to do the peanut butter raise, 48% still plan to use merit-based raises for individuals.
Okay, so it's like down the middle.
Yeah,
almost.
Pretty much.
Yeah, it's a higher number than I would expect. But hey, at least there are raises going out there.
Yeah, it appears to be a growing trend.
Kenny, what else you got?
There's a new social trend. People are getting together for, quote, admin nights. Thought you might find this interesting.
What is an admin night?
It's a night where you get together with your friends and you all do your administrative tasks together. So if you have bills that you've been putting off that need paying, if you need to check emails, if you need to scratch some things off your to-do list, it's a way to get all of your life stuff done, but without having to sacrifice your social time. So you do it together with friends.
Okay. I like that. Yeah.
It's clever. And I like it. In theory, it sounds like a good idea. Will it work? Will we actually get anything done if we're all in a room around a table paying our bills? Yeah.
Who knows? But people are throwing these admin parties now.
I know for me, I do need someone to push me to do something, even just to pay a bill. So my husband will remind me to do stuff like that. So that would actually be helpful for me.
Okay.
It's like a moral support thing.
Yeah. And I do remember not growing up, but in my 20s, my friend Jamie and I, we would actually kind of do stuff like this. We would go and if she had a doctor's appointment, I would go with her.
Oh, that's sweet.
Stuff like that. If we were hanging out and she's like, I have a doctor's appointment, oh, okay, I'll go with you.
Yeah.
So it's kind of the same
But even
thing.
in college, my sorority sisters and I, or my friends and I, we would sit down and go to the library together and do our papers at the same time during a certain time frame. So I think with this, in order for it to work, everybody just has to know, hey, we're going to put a timer on, we're going to work for 30, 40 minutes, take a 15-minute break to socialize, and then get back, to what we were doing.
Shots. Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, and if we can drink while we do it, hey, why not?
And everybody can be each other's accountability buddy and keep each other accountable. Make sure that you get your stuff done.
All right. Don't hate it. Kenny, what else you got?
Well, I wanted to clarify something that we talked about yesterday. NASA is preparing for its return trip to the moon with its Artemis 2 mission, and it's giving people the chance to fly alongside the 4 astronauts who will be on the space shuttle. Well, not literally, but your name could fly alongside this in this mission.
So I saw this headline, and I should have clicked on it. I'm glad you got this. I assumed it was you write your name on a piece of paper, and they print it out, and then your name flies around the moon.
Yeah, so that's what I wanted to clarify. They don't print anything out. Your name will be stored on a small SD card, and that'll be tucked away somewhere on the rocket ship.
That's so lame. It's so lame.
That's hilarious.
It's so dumb.
Well, and so I guess to get on this little list, you've got to sign up for it.
Well, it's free. Anybody can do it. I think there's no limit, so anybody can sign up at nasa.gov. And what you'll get is this unofficial boarding pass with your name on it. You could print that out and, let's say, frame it and keep it in your office.
My name went around the moon.
But as far as what actually is going around the moon with the 4 astronauts, it's just going to be on a little storage device.
That's funny. What a brilliant way to create an email list, right? Because you're signing up for it.
I didn't think of that.
You need to get it emailed, and now it's boom, tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of names, just like that.
Yeah, I guess so.
Why would NASA need our emails? That's the question.
Don't you hate how smart NASA is?
Little rocket scientists.
They got me. Oh, you mean it's not a boarding pass? Darn. All right. Well, I guess I'll see what they have going on. Kenny, what else you got?
They say a potentially historic winter storm is coming through the end of this week and into the weekend. They say the storm spans 2,000 plus miles and will affect 30 different states.
You're talking snow.
Snow, ice, and all of the above.
Wow.
Nice.
I don't like when this happens.
Oh.
I really don't. It makes
a fan.
makes me a little unsettled because I'd live, I'm not in like the city anymore where I live, where somehow the buildings, they all weather every storm.
Yeah.
You never know if the power is going to go out.
That's one of the concerns.
And then so we have a wood stove where we live, and I love it, by the way. It feels like a vacation. Still, we moved into this house like a bunch of years ago. I love sitting next to the fire with my wife, Jess. I just did a wood order delivery. They delivered wet wood. And I go, that's not what I ordered.
Yeah. You don't want wet wood?
No, apparently this is like a firewood guy scam. Well, I don't know if it's a scam, but they run out of the dry wood, and then they just go, yeah, we'll give you this other stuff. Go ahead.
Did you tell them, like, hey, this wood is wet?
I did.
I want my money back?
I'm usually not horrifically sarcastic, but I sent them an email, and I said, hey, there must have been a mix-up. I ordered dry wood, and you guys delivered somewhat wet wood. I didn't want wet wood, so clearly this must be a mix-up. I have to call the guy back.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, you need a resolution.
Yeah.
Well, you look at these meteorology maps, and you see the storm all the way down in Texas, up through New England, and pretty much everywhere in between. It's snow, it's ice, it's power outages.
Ugh.
And, some of these places may get more than a foot of snow. And in Texas and the Carolinas were brought up specifically. That it could be catastrophic in those areas.
Well, let's keep our eye on the storm.
Yeah.
Thank you, Kenny,
we
for
will.
the warning.
And
Prepare.
TJ, I'm glad you brought up your wood stove. Do you have to hire a chimney sweep?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
So I just saw this in the New York Times. In London particularly, chimney sweeps are on the rise. It's becoming a growing business once again.
Well, a lot of people don't want to deal with wood stoves and, hauling wood. It's just dirty and nasty. It's beautiful, but there's some work that goes into that. And if you use your stove, you've got to take care of your chimney because you could get chimney fires, and it's terrible. I didn't know about any of this stuff. And now these chimney guys come and they scrape the inside of it. It's all loud and nasty. But it's cool.
Why is it on the rise?
Well, it's because of rising energy prices. People are turning to wood stoves and fireplaces to heat their homes, especially in the UK. Membership to the UK's Chimney Sweeps Association has climbed to 750 from about 590 in 2021.
You need a membership?
Yeah,
everything requires a membership nowadays.
H. Firkins and Sons, a chimney sweeps company that they date back to the 1860s, field 70 to 80 calls a day during the winter for chimney sweep service.
Yeah, well, it's good. Glad to hear it. And yeah, it's fun. It is fun. And it gets warm, man. There's something, you try to get your house heat to keep up with
nice
it.
Smell too.
Oh, it's wonderful.
I mean, if it's anything like Mary Poppins, those chimney sweeps are great dancers.
Yeah,
really good dancers.
Mine was wonderful. Fully tattooed, but knew how to dance. Kenny, what else you got?
Parents and teachers are becoming increasingly worried about their child's poor spelling skills.
Yeah, I've seen this a little bit, and we just snuff it out right away. But my Charlie, who's my oldest daughter, she gets into this habit of texting her friends through my wife's phone, and she always speaks the text message into the phone.
Yeah, it's definitely easy.
Yeah, and then what I find is she's doing her homework, and I can't count the amount of times. I go, yeah, Charlie, how do you spell vacation? And I'm like, Charlie, look it up in the dictionary. And she doesn't want to do it because it's too much work. And you just tell me how to spell it. I said, Charlie, this is the problem with speaking every word. And she reads a lot too. But it's a way to get lazy. And you can see, this is the early phase of 100 years from now when no one knows how to speak the language unless you have this third-party device to help you do it.
Sure.
Is that good?
That's
good for
scary.
humanity or not?
Yeah, well, this article from Mashable does bring up that very point, TJ, that digital tools like spell check, Grammarly, ChatGPT, you name it, they're not helping the problem, they're just masking it. And apparently the problem runs deep as teaching strategies have changed over the past couple of decades, where they're taking what they're calling a whole language approach rather than teaching formal spelling and phonics instruction.
What's the whole language approach?
I guess they're not taking the time that perhaps we had during school to go through phonics, the sounds, the rules of the English language.
They're not breaking the words down. They're just showing you the word and telling you how to say it without breaking it down.
Yeah, they're relying on memorization. You
Sure.
simply can't memorize how to spell all these words. You need to know the rules of the English language and the different sounds that are available.
I think at the base level, if we're becoming dependent on a device outside of our mouth that we need to communicate, that feels like a problem, because then you need that product or whatever it is to do the simple thing of communication. It just doesn't sound like it's going in the right direction.
Yeah. It should be a tool, not the main thing.
Yeah, I mean, this article goes into that many teachers today were never properly trained how to teach spelling because instruction was abandoned for decades. Now, experts recommend using about 20 minutes daily of structured spelling instruction focused on rules, phonics, and vocabulary as a way to address this problem with your child.
Imagine a world, we're not too far away from it, but let's say you got a helmet on, I got a helmet on, and then all of a sudden, Jabo, we can talk to each other in whatever language we want.
Right.
Or you can go to France and speak to someone in French. And then all of a sudden, there's this entity that is responsible for that software or whatever it is that's allowing us to do that. And they decide one day, I'm going to take that away now. What do you do?
I don't know.
We'll talk about...
You go back to just speaking whatever language you speak, and that's it.
Yeah, if you still remember how to speak it.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. Okay, Uncle TJ's done for this minute. This is the TJ Show. Kenny, thanks for keeping us always a little bit disturbed.
Sure, that's what's happening.
How are you doing, Thais?
Good, TJ. I'm happy you got a cow. You have to go and visit.
He has a cow. He's not having a cow.
Thais, that's right. You've been hearing over the last few days, there's a lovely farm in Wisconsin, and our friend now, Candy, who listens to the show, she actually named one of the cows after me, and you heard. Yeah, are you going to visit my baby, Thais? I know you're in Florida.
I know Wisconsin is pretty far, but you need to take the gals and jets and go and visit. You guys need to do a show from there. You need to do a show from there.
You want me to do it from the stable? You want me to do a radio show from... Okay, well, it is my baby, after all. It's a cow named TJ, after me. Did you hear that one's coming with the name Jabo and Kenny and Heather? Isn't this so exciting?
I know. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
You guys need to go and do... I know. Then you guys need to go and do a show from there. That would be pretty cool.
Yeah, well, listen, it's a conversation in process. You know, we were invited to a watermelon festival. Well, I wouldn't say invited. They were tapping their toe in the water. It was Arkansas. They were like, we have this big thing. Would you ever do a broadcast from a watermelon festival? I almost passed out with excitement, but I tried to act cool about it. It's a conversation in progress. It would be kind of dreamy and fun to visit all the different cities that we're on it.
Yes, because I know you love watermelon, so you should go.
Yeah, like imagine if we went down to Florida where you are, and then all of a sudden we get to meet Thais in person. That would be really fun.
That'd be sweet.
And then you guys go and see the Kennedy Space Center and go and see the rockets go up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, you're on the Space Coast, right?
Yes, I'm not even 10 minutes from the Kennedy Space Center. The rockets go up all the time.
You see them just from your house. It's a normal day for you.
Oh, yeah, it shakes my house.
What?
It shakes it.
Could we stay over in your guest bedroom?
Of course. There's two.
Yeah, you guys would stay over at Thais's house, right?
Well, my mom lives there, and I remember seeing that growing up. So I'll stay with my mom, but I'll come by for dinner, Thais.
Okay, great. You're going to cook us
There we
dinner,
go.
Thais?
There we go. My hubby will spaghetti.
I'm down.
Spaghetti. We're down for spaghetti. Now, would your husband be okay with us random people just showing up at your house? Because remember when we were sending each other packages? He was weirded out by that.
I know, but he will understand. He will understand.
Does he have a choice if you invite us over and allow us to stay in your guest room?
To be honest, no.
Okay. Well, I don't want to get in between you guys. I think it sounds like you've got a good thing going on. But Thais,
I know.
You are the sweetest. Thanks for the congratulatory message.
Thank you. And I'm so happy for you guys. And I just want to let you know that last February, I know you guys were helping the listener with the matter thing. my Instagram account got hacked. Actually, all my accounts, it was weird. Like, I had my Amazon was New York, my eBay was another address. People bought stuff from Walmart from Nevada.
Yeah.
What?
So, yes.
Yeah, this whole internet thing's got to stop. Don't you agree, Thais? Can't someone just power it all down?
I know.
Well, Thais, it's always great hearing from you. Thank you for calling, and you call us anytime.
Thank you. Always great hearing for you guys. Have a great day. Stay warm.
You too.
Well, I wasn't expecting to find an article off Cosmo that caught my attention, but this is very interesting. They're publishing a survey that found less than half of Americans have read a book, just one book, we're talking, in the year prior, which is a pretty alarming stat, and it gets even worse when you zoom in on young demographics. Last year, 35% of K through 12 students say they dislike reading, and less than half claim they rarely or ever read for fun, which is so sad because I totally resonate with that. As a kid, I hated reading. I thought it was boring. But looking back on it, I don't know why I hated it, because there was no reason to hate it. I just didn't do it.
I went the opposite. Like, growing up, I was always in my bedroom in a book. Like, my aunts would buy me books, and I would sit there and just read them. As I got older, and reading became like this requirement, because I was in advanced place, like advanced classes in high school and then in college, and reading was required. So as I got older, I was like, ugh.
Felt like something you had to do.
Yeah. And I stopped reading, really.
But you read, I hear you talking about books. Just the other day, you were telling me about 2 books you read recently that are great.
Yeah, but do they consider Audible as reading?
I think so.
Okay,
yeah, absolutely.
Last year I read
information for sure.
And that's where, you're absorbing great information. And I would totally count audiobooks in that category.
Yeah, last year I read a lot then.
I wouldn't say you read, but...
Well, you did. Well, and
I would say you absorbed information.
One of the ways that I have found, for me, it got a lot easier to pick up physical books is by listening to books first, which is where this article goes. There's a Twitch streamer, Kai Cenat. I'm sure you've heard his name. He shifted part of his content to reading self-help books live on his stream, and it's taking off. People seem to be very interested in this. So essentially, he's doing an audiobook, and people are watching it. And experts are saying it's because book streaming is like a form of body doubling, whatever that is. People are People are more motivated when doing an activity with others. So it's inspiring more people to think about, should I be reading? Wow, there's this great information in these books. And what comes to mind, and they're saying, this may not solve the literacy crisis, which is so sad that there's a literacy crisis. It may help normalize reading for younger audiences. And also, some kids are reporting they feel better about the fact that he's stumbling over some words.
That's good.
And so,
it makes them feel human when they stumble over their words.
Right. So it seems to be going in this direction where it's getting people more interested in books. And what I've found in my life, just for me, I realized I was leaving so much on the table. Like, if I was in a situation that I wasn't happy with, whether it was work or a friend group or my marriage, somebody has walked this path almost certainly before us, and it's right there just waiting for us to open up that book, read it, hear their story. There's no way it can't change your life and get you into a better situation. It will do that. If you're driving around and you're feeling like, man, I'm not happy with this job I'm going to, take on this reading habit. It will change your life.
It's also good just to hear different perspectives and read them in books, you know what I mean? And not just always talk to the same type of people about the same types of things. Read some books, open up your mind.
I absolutely agree on that. And I've seen things completely differently because of that reason.
Right.
It's pretty powerful. This is the TJ Show.
I mean, not that I do it, but you should do it.
Thank you.
Not as I do.
Thank you. I just overheard a conversation in the room. That's a pretty bold move on the price.
Yeah, I think it's the most expensive drink I've ever purchased.
And so what I want to focus on here, so Kenny was in New York City over the weekend.
Yeah.
And this should have been headline news, Kenny, because Kenny paid $38 for one Cosmo, a drink, at a Broadway show that he went to. So just when you think prices are getting too expensive in your neighborhood, $38. First of all, how do you see that on the menu and say, oh, I want that?
Yeah.
The price wasn't on the menu.
You see, that's how they get
Really?
you. Yeah.
Yeah.
They figured if you can afford to come see a show on Broadway, you can afford $38 for a drink.
They had
That's
this
insane
piece of paper in a frame at the front of the bar that had specialty cocktails for this show. And the one that caught my attention was this Cosmopolitan. No price. I just saw it for the first time when the guy turned around the screen and then asked me for a tip.
So wait.
So 17.5% added to that.
Okay, so it was, now you're getting close to $50.
Yeah, it was like $44. I did the math.
Wow,
absolutely
that
not.
is
That's
wild.
insane.
So do they pour the drink and then by the time you realize, because they tell you the price after.
Yeah, he's making it.
It's already done. Mm-hmm. So it puts you in a terrible position.
Yeah, the drink was already made before I even pulled my credit card out of my pocket.
Oh, yeah, because then
Did
you...
he pour it from a spigot?
No. Well, it's a little cup. It's like 12 ounces. It is a commemorative cup that has the Broadway show on
Another
it.
cup for this guy.
Yeah, so
he's got 10 Stanleys and now he's got a commemorative cup.
Another cup for the equation. But the first thing he did was grab a big scoop of ice. So the thing was mostly ice.
Of course, always is.
Yep.
Anyway.
gotta be
then,
cold.
poured it. Here you go. And then turned around the screen and the rest is history.
Unbelievable.
You know that New York City water is expensive.
Yeah, I
you
guess.
paid for ice is what you paid
That's
for.
why it was snowing that day, but whatever.
No, I went to a coffee shop recently, took myself on a little date, and, as they do, they turn the screen around, ask you for a tip, and the look on my face, I was like, oh my gosh. The tip started at 18%. I felt they came in a little hot. I was like, 18%?
Oh, so it starts there.
It starts at 18. Usually it starts at 15. And the way it was laid out is that, in most places you read like left to right.
Sure.
Well, on the left side was like the 22%. So I had to look all the way down to the right side to find the 18% tip.
22?
And I'm like, oh, y'all trying to trick me. I'm telling you, like after a while, I'm just tired of tipping.
What did you order at the coffee shop?
A hot chocolate.
Okay, so they're pouring it into, there's really no preparation.
Right.
It seems like the world is going to take our money as long as we're cool with it.
Yeah.
As long as we give it to them, they'll
That's
take
true.
it.
Yeah. When we stop, then they stop asking.
Kenny, did you think actually I don't want it? Would you have confronted them or that's not you?
I can't make that confrontation. The drink
That's
was already
tough.
poured.
That is tough.
The guy was just like staring right at me, a big smile. And hey, if you'd like to add a gratuity for my service, it's right there for
Wow.
you. And 17.5% was the lowest option for me. I don't know if they had it in the wrong order, but no 15%, no 10%.
The guy was smiling because he was like, sucker, pay up.
Did they put any alcohol in that drink?
There was a little bit. I mean,
A little sippy
3
sip.
sips, it was nothing but ice. But
Wow. Well, this is the world we're in. It's the TJ show.
Mm-hmm.
Do you feel like I have a good attitude today, J-Bo?
No different than any other day.
Good, because I'm hiding a bad attitude.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Today, the day has finally come. It's my 6-year-old daughter Noah's yes day. And this happened because she has a birthday around the Christmas time. And you heard her a few moments ago.
Right.
She is very passionate about cows. She has a lot of interests. And we said, well, do you really want to party around the holidays? A lot of people can't make it. And she asked for a yes day. And now I'd never heard of this, where a kid
That's
basically
so fun.
asks for whatever they want
Yeah.
and the parents have to say yes.
That's right.
I love that. That's genius.
Now, some parents do put parameters around that because kids can get a little crazy. Did you guys do that? You and your wife, Jess?
My wife laid out some ground rules, like you can't ask for a plane.
What about like a pony?
Yeah, no ponies.
Oh,
But
bummer.
Okay.
my daughter picked an indoor water park to go to
Awesome.
because they think
That's
this is
fun.
the most fun thing on the planet.
Because it is.
And I saw my wife Jess last night. She was trying on a swimsuit that she just ordered. She's like,
Nice.
"How does it look?" I'm like, "You look great. Everything's
Right.
great."
See, it's all starting off fun already.
But I said to my wife, and we almost got into a little fight about this. I said, "You don't need me to go in the water, do you?" And she said, "Yes,
Participate.
Of course.
You're their dad."
Yep.
I said, "I know, but is there any chance you?" And this is another thing. Don't do this. I said, "Is there any chance you could handle this one on your own?" And she said,
Nope.
"What are you doing? You're their dad." So I was trying to get out of it, and there's no way out. And so I will be at a water park, and nothing against the water park. It's great. Kids love it. You notice I was in the bathroom for a little longer than usual before?
No, I thought you just had some business to
No,
take care of.
well, I did. And it was a video that I had to make in the stall. And I said, "Guys, I'm getting ready for the water park."
Trying to
And I
amp
said-
yourself up.
I said, I'm practicing already. And then I flushed the toilet, which I think they'll like. And I said, "Look, that's a super water slide." slide. And I sent the video. And so I did that because that'll be good for my wife. She'll see it. She'll see that I'm bought in, quote, bought in.
The enthusiasm is there.
The kids will know that they have a dad who's fun.
Sure.
Because I am.
Yes,
and then
okay.
and then I'm going to go today and I'm just going to tough it out. Okay?
Yeah,
And
that's what you do.
I might even go down a slide. If they let the parents go on it, I'll go down. How do you get, when you get to the bottom, how do you make it so the water doesn't go up your nose?
Hold your nose.
Okay, I'm going to hold my nose.
You'll see it coming.
Or just blow out.
Your daughters, because they came over my parents' house for a summer party,
Yeah.
they have those nose plug things. Borrow one of those nose plug things. Those things work great.
Yeah, but then I have an indentation on my nose the next day, and I don't want to look like a weirdo. Anyway.
Listen, you want solutions or you just want problems?
Okay, so today's yes day, and I want to have a good attitude, and I'll report back tomorrow. I do like the idea of a yes day. Can we have one of those?
I love that. I love that
Do
idea.
you want a yes day as an adult?
I do want a yes day as an adult. I love the fact that your daughter was able to extend her birthday.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I'm sure she got gifts and stuff on her birthday, but then she's like, and also I want a yes day as a
genius. It's so
Yeah,
smart.
she's so smart.
She knows how to manipulate the system, the birthday system.
For my yes day, I want to go to an indoor water park too.
Yeah, I know you do.
Sounds like fun.